All right, race fans, this is Mad Dog Earl with the Quantum Diecast Race of Champions qualifying event today. We have the 8 champions of the Monday night / Sunday night racing for this week. It all started back in October when week 1, Loop Coupe won the championship. The next week it was the Lotus Sport Elise, and then week 3 followed up by the Renault Sport RS. After that we had 5 Alarm, Lethal Diesel, Sand Burner, the Volkswagen Käfer Racer, and following it up last week with the Winner Dodge Band. On Loop Coupe's first run, it had trouble after turn 2 where it decided to go backwards and finish the qualifying lap in reverse. It also had trouble after the final turn where it bumped up in the rail and almost lost it. Not a bad second run for Loop Coupe, although it got a little loose after each turn and bounced along the sides on the final straightaway. It did have a better time than the previous run. Nice clean run for the Lotus on lap 1, all except until the final straightaway where it bounced around quite a bit, but even though it had a better time than both laps from Loop Coupe. Lap 2 for the Lotus had some trouble on each turn, especially the final turn, but all together was able to put in a better time than its previous run. Lap 1 from the Renault had some trouble in the first turn where it smacked into the wall. Also had some trouble going sideways down the downhill for the worst score of the day so far. Nice recovery by the Renault in lap 2. Smooth, flawless lap for the best time so far. Rough lap for 5 Alarm. It had some trouble going into turn 1 and some trouble in turn 2 as well. The downhill looked a little rough as it started to go sideways, but finished strong, even though it had the largest time of the day. 5 Alarm had an improved lap of lap 2. It was smooth but rather slow. Only had some trouble in turn 2. But 5.824 is going to keep it in 4th out of the 4 contestants so far. A nice run of 5.443 for Lethal Diesel. That'll move it into fourth ahead of 5 Alarm. We'll see if it can make it more time in lap 2. A little bit slower in lap 2 for Lethal Diesel. It had the smoothest run through turn 1 that I've seen so far, but it had a little bit of bouncing through the downhill. That's going to put it in fourth out of 5 so far. Not a bad run in lap 1 for Sandburner, although for some reason it decided to drift through turn 3. This might have hurt its time a little bit and gave it a 5.765. Oh man, a DNF for Sandburner in lap 2. It got a little loose after turn 2, got up on the rails and fell off the track and tumbled to a stop, landing on its wheels. It had an okay time of 5.765 in lap 1, so it'll be in 5th place so far. Nice run for the Caper, except he got a little sideways of the downhill, even though it ended up with a 5.398, which is good for 3rd so far. The Volkswagen got a little squirrely on each turn this time, giving it a higher time than last time. But it's still in the top 3 with only one qualifier remaining. Slow time for the Dodge van. It hit turn 1 really hard and did not recover until the downhill. 5.727. It'll have to do better than that if it wants to get in the top 4. Nice run by the Dodge van. It got a little squirrely after turn 1, but was able to recover and finish nicely around turn 2, the downhill, turn 3, and the final straightaway. With a 5.412, it moved into 4th place. Well, thanks for watching and tuning in to the Quantum Diecast Race of Champions qualifying. We have the matchup set up for tomorrow with the Renault Sport RS versus 5 Alarm, the Lotus Sport Elise versus Sandburner, the Volkswagen Käfer Racer versus Lethal Diesel, and finally the Dodge van versus Loop Coupe. We hope to see you tomorrow for some more exciting racing at Quantum Diecast.